Hello guys, in this tutorial I'm going to show you about how to set up your Evo Seedbox and how to interact with your Seedbox using the dashboard given by Evo Seedbox. So once you purchase your Seedbox from Evo Seedbox, you can go inside your client area and you will see many portals, and I'm going to explain you what each portals mean and how you can interact it using your Seedbox. So we'll click on client area and visit our client area, and you can log in from here. So once over here, you can see different four tabs over here. One is service, one is quote, one is ticket, and one is invoice. So in invoices, you can see all your invoices. In tickets, if you have any query with support team, you can just click over here to open a new ticket. And this is for service. You can even search any question that you have in the knowledge base, and these are the recent news that you get. You can click over here to get directly inside the wiki knowledge base. There are many articles about applications, how to use applications and everything in the knowledge base. And here are your products. If you have multiple products, then you will be able to see multiple seed boxes over here. And here are billing and add-on services. There are new services available, there are add-ons available for extra space and everything. So yeah, just click on service and you will see another window, and here all your services will be listed. Any number of services that you have active, pending, cancelled, suspended, terminated, anything, every service will be listed over here. And if you have multiple seed boxes, you can just click on any seed box that you want to interact with and just start using your seed box. And I have Evo Speed, so I will click on Evo Speed. This is our Evo Seedbox dashboard. As you can see over here, there are multiple tabs. So I'm going to tell you about each and every tab over here. Okay, starting from here, this is the same title that we had in previous windows. Here you can see your next due date of billing cycle. This is your upload capacity. In my plan, I have around 4 GB or 4000 GB. That means 4 TB of upload space, and I have used 0 GB of upload space bandwidth. Here is Discord community, and you can join the Discord community because if there is any query and everything, our community is very strong, and you can get in touch with many people who are using the same product and find solution to problems that you're facing regarding the seed box. Manage your root torrent remotely from electorrent. I'm going to teach you in one of the tutorials how to set up your electorrent. Electorrent is basically a root torrent for your browser. You won't have to come to your client area just to add files to your root torrent. You can do it remotely from your electorrent that will be downloaded on your device. So yeah, over here you can see your hard disk space. In Evo Speed, you get 300 GB space. Out of that, 120 GB is used. Using this button, you can upgrade or downgrade your service. You can cancel service from here. When you click over here, you will be able to open a root torrent client. This is your Seedbox root torrent client. Here you will be able to add torrents. You will be able to create torrents. You will be able to delete torrents, and you can see seeding and everything from here. And I'm going to tell you about this root torrent deeply in another tutorial for root torrent. Here you can restart it using this button. You can reset IRSSI feeds. You can reset sessions over, and you can change password from here. So this is our root torrent client. Over here, as I told you, you can add torrents and everything. I don't have any file added right now, and I don't have anything seeding right now. You can customize this using different themes and everything. We have multiple themes available to customize it according to your preferences. Uh, so yeah, there's that for this part. And here are your FTP details, file transfer details. So you have like more than 20 applications with your Evo Seedbox over here. You can install them using just one click. Any application you can do it, and whenever you will install any of the apps, you will be asked login credentials, and these are your credentials that you have to use. You don't have to use the credentials that were given to you that you have given to Evo Seedbox, like your Gmail account and your password for your Seedbox, but you have to use these username and password. And this is the port SFTP secure file transfer port and file transfer port 22 and 21. So whenever an application asks you about a port, this is what you write over there. This is your FTP client. I will let you know about this later on. This is basically like FileZilla or anything that you want. This is your host name. Watch myseedbox.site. Whenever you click on open your root or any other application, you will be able to see this in your URL, and this is your server IP address. And in installed apps, you will be able to see all the apps that are out of the list that you have installed in your Seedbox already. And while we will install one of the apps, you will be able to see them over here. So you won't have to search your apps again and again, and you can just get access to them over here. Then you have web access. This is basically going like searching files inside your Seedbox. So we have three ways to do it. One is file manager, one is direct HTTP access, and one is FTP access. In file manager, Evo Seedbox come with FileGator, and in FileGator you can see once you log in, you will be able to see multiple files from your Seedbox that you have downloaded, and you can even upload your own files from here. Once the file gator loads, I will show you what FTP access can do. These can basically help you interact with your Seedbox and download Seedbox files that are on Seedbox to your PC or to your device, and even upload files from your PC or device to your Seedbox. And here you can see your basic Seedbox details. That is your registration date, the package that you are in, your server, your billing cycle, is your status active, suspended, uh, the payment method, and your next due date from here. Here are multiple apps that are already integrated with your Seedbox, and for installing, all you have to do is just click on install. You can get info about these apps using this, and you will be able to see the status that it's not installed or installed or any other thing. And just to get a quick idea, you can just hover your mouse over here, and you can see what each app is about, and find useful apps for yourself. And yeah, so we'll just start with any other application. Like suppose let's go with Sonar. We just click on install. It's sending the request to install. Our command was successfully submitted. So it will check the configuration and start preparing the app for you. This is all done automatically. All you have to do is just click on install. So while Sonar is preparing, you can see over here, you can access wiki or knowledge base to get any help from over here. And if this doesn't work for you, you can even contact using a chat support for Evo Seedbox. And also there is a ticket system, so there are the support is very good. You can contact support anytime. And yeah, the app is going to be installed, and you can even connect your Google Drive from here. So once you connect your Google Drive, you can transfer file from your Seedbox to your Google Drive as well. And you can see over here our FileGator is ready, and all you have to do is just copy these credentials and log in. Sonar is still preparing. You will be able to see, and yeah, we are inside our Seedbox. This is where these are the files that are on your Seedbox right now, and your default path for download is inside manual, and you can see all the movies and all the files that you have downloaded using root torrent from here. And you can create your new files, you can add files, you can add new files as well from here. And yeah, this is your FileGator, and you log out from here. Sleep. And yeah, so FTP access, this is another method to this is one another method to download files from your Seedbox to your device using FTP access. So once we click on FTP access, we are being asked to select a browser or any other application. If you have FileZilla or anything, you can connect, of course, using that, or WinZip for that matter. And yeah, as you can see, the Sonar app is installed. All we did was just one click and wait for a few minutes. The app was installed directly. And so from over here, you will be able to open it, you will be able to restart it, and you will be able to remove it. And you can see no other applications are downloaded, so just one installed application is over here, Sonar. And you can get the basic intro from over here. You can take a backup of your app, you can restart it, reinstall it, uninstall it, and update it if you wish to. And once you click the application, once you click on open, Sonar will ask for login details, and these are the same login details that are available in your FTP, your dashboard. So for every application except Plex and other applications, there are few exceptions. You will be asked your username and password, and these are the username and passwords that you have to use. Yeah, that's it for this video, and hope you enjoy your Cbox.